to Poland. I can just walk right through Poland and not give it back.
Yeah.
Because I'm a giant jackass.
He could just say, fuck it, it's mine.
Yep. Magical communism powers.
But you'll be Trotsky. Trotsky's a nice guy, isn't he?
Supposedly.
All I know for certain is he's a terrible leader.
Oh, thank God, logistics.
King
Logistics.
Edward abdicates. Thank God.
Was he the terrible one?
Yeah.
Now we got George VI, and he increases national unity.
Yeah.
Are there like random events where they can like all die or something?
I've dropped a nuke on London and killed the king before.
Okay.
Oh,
That
So
is
yes.
pretty awesome.
So, yes.
I do have questions about that. How do they work exactly? What do they do?
You need
when drop them?
75% air superiority over the
I know how to
region.
drop them, but what happens when I do?
They die.
They take a fuckload of national unity damage. All their factories explode. Most of their units die. And, yeah.
Do you have to drop it on province with
Magnus said
the
my
few
name,
points?
day made.
Anywhere.
Yeah. You have to drop it on different provinces, but it affects the state as a whole. So you won't blow up all the factories in a state with one nuke, though.
Okay, so I might actually do a world conquest in my Poland playthrough. Because they have tons of nuclear bombs.
Poland can into nuclear power.
Yes. I've already conquered tons of land, and I'm thinking of turning
Japan
on the
can into
Allies.
Qingdao.
Naturally, Spain's actually doing an okay job pushing back, but
Is it? They're still
gonna lose.
fighting?
yeah, it's going to take time.
Like I
but
said, they suddenly got competent, and Republican Spain's IQ dropped about 50 points.
Well, it seems like I don't. It's going to be preserved on YouTube for posterity. But like, I was fighting all those the Chinese, the Soviet tanks, and the front was static. Nobody was doing anything whatsoever. The second
I
I,
know, I was
retreated,
watching.
they launched an offensive.
Yep.
Literally, the second it was like the AI was waiting for the moment.
Hey, NG, if I leave the faction for a while, will you invite me back in? No, oh, sorry.
I mean, you'd have to ask to join.
Okay, will you accept?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is that he wants to go beat up Switzerland, and I'm not sure Germany's comfortable with that idea.
Oh, is that what you're going to do? You're going to declare
No.
war?
And
Oh,
you
it's
see,
gonna
this
complicate-
is why the Allies can't work with Germany and French being in the same faction. Like, you guys
This
have to
isn't-
divvy up Belgium, Netherlands, Switzerland together.
This is
Like,
not
you're
what
never
I
going to come to
wanted
an
do.
agreement on it.
Mm-mm.
Well,
I
I wouldn't actually care so much if he hadn't been justifying war goals against me earlier.
He was.
I want to justify a war against Italy now.
It's a good idea. Oh,
Independence of Albania.
I started working on the Chinese border incident thing, and they immediately stopped their exercises.
Of course they did. You're justifying a war goal against them.
Oh well.
Ooh.
The French Commune is justifying against Italy.
The Albanian leader looks really odd.
It's Zog.
Zog.
Yeah.
Whenever
King
whenever
Zog.
his name pops up in the game, all I can think of is Zorg from The Fifth Element.
And his
Actually,
hat
it looks
is
similar.
of Zogu.
Zorg, put your goddamn head on straight.
He's like
Are
the
going to do
hipster
a series
of
on
World War
Japan.
II.
I'm going to do a Japanese series eventually. Right now, I'm running a Germany series this very instant, which has 2 episodes up.
And it looks like good night, sweet prince on nationalist Spain finally.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they're falling apart.
Yeah.
They
I
don't
see
even
that.
have enough divisions to garrison their border anymore. I've done too many encirclements.
Bastard.
Yeah. Hey, remember that time I encircled 4 Japanese divisions?
They weren't even encircled. There was a whole open area in the back there.
And you chose to retreat to the province I was taking with my tanks.
I because I was launching
of any
attacks and
province you
defenses
could
and
have
attacks and
retreated,
defenses. I
one
didn't
other
think that
one.
that was technically a retreat and that it would count as that. Somebody just asked you to check troop numbers in the logistics screen. Not in the logistics screen, but if you go over here to this button right here, the army overview, and then open up equipment details, it'll tell you exactly how much equipment you have in the field. Right here. So boom, that's my number. I was improving relations with somebody. Now I don't think I want to.
I managed to fix my manpower as well, which is good.
Yeah, you just got to change the laws.
Yeah. We'd so few. We only had 50,000 to begin with.
Oh, interesting. Italy is justifying a war goal against Switzerland as well.
So this is how World War II starts. Everyone fights over.
Everybody's
Switzerland.
going to be fighting to the death in the Swiss Alps, while everyone
just
freezes
wants
to death.
That Swiss chocolate.
I thought it was Swiss cheese everyone wanted.
Yeah. Toblerone is nice. Is that how you pronounce it? Toblerone?
That's how I
Yeah.
always pronounced it. Oh, infrastructure is maxed out. Jesus Christ.
I like that the People's Republic of China has a non-aggression pact with Republic Spain.
Yep.
Because like that's really gonna help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, I'm uniting the world in communism. Like, even the Allies have been infected with the taint.
Yeah. Communists everywhere.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is it doesn't seem to... the faction lines aren't being drawn along ideological lines.
No, they seem to be drawn along the everybody hates the Soviet Union line.
Yeah. See, this is why, because we're going to be doing community events on my channel, and I was going to pick, you know, a smaller nation, someone a little more interesting, but I was like, you know what, no matter what, everyone's going to dogpile on me, so I have to be the Soviet Union, just so I don't die right off the bat.
This is true.
And we're doing that together, even.
My chat's asking me what Germany is doing at the moment.
I'm doing German things.
I see...
He's Anschlussing Austria.
Anschlussing. It's a verb now.
I'm doing
That's not
German
nice.
things.
It's a
Oh my
verb
gosh.
now.
I see a lot
You have
of
a
German
problem with
units
my verbiage, sir.
very specifically set up in very specific regions for a very specific reason.
Good job, Ben.
I said, yes. Those were words that came out in the correct order, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with that.
Why are we paused?
No, we
I
are.
don't know.
So where
I
is
was wondering why my tanks are taking so fucking long to cross this river.
Why are they moving so slow?
where is communism spreading then? Is it just
Well, one, we just took over Spain.
Yeah, that's true. Italy.
Paraguay as well? That'd be useful.
I think Venezuela. No, that's fascist.
It's Paraguay in South America.
Yeah.
There's
Who's
faction
communist?
map mode, diplomacy map mode. There needs to be an ideological map mode. I know you could sort it through the Diplo.
Yeah, factions is the best way to do it, really.
Yeah.
The Soviet Union has a very bad opinion of us.
I can't imagine why I hate you.
But Germany's good people.
Faction traders.
Oh god. Japan needs resources. Democracies can't justify war goals against countries that have not generated world tension. Fuck, I'm a democracy?
That's the bug.
I didn't think I'd gone that far.
That's the bug I told you about.
You're a member of the Allies. But
Yeah.
if you go to the politics screen and then mouse over the little checklist next to your faction, it gives you your rule summary.
Oh.
The ideology of your faction. and your
Yeah.
national- So by being a member of the Allies, you guys cannot justify wars on most countries.
Man, being a member of the Allies sucks.
I'm telling you, you guys ditched the Comintern. I don't know why.
This
is what-
Comintern's great.
This is what Chamberlain wanted.
Let's see if I can have 5
Now
streams
time.
open at
Exactly.
once.
I mean, the Comintern is willing to forgive.
Oh god, five
Have you
streams at
seen?
once. My
Did
god.
you guys see what Stalin did to like the other people? He purged them.
I did not purge anyone. I literally
You-
purged nobody.
You literally purged. No.
Somebody in the chat just asked, can you see a specific number of troops in each division? Yeah, if you pick a division and then open up the unit details, it's right up here.
Oh, who's playing with the NATO symbols?
Me.
I'm also playing with the NATO symbols.
Benjamin and Bob are using NATO symbols.
Wait, we can turn on NATO symbols?
Yeah, hit escape and game options
There we go.
and NATO symbols. Yep, there it goes.
Your game
Oh,
is no
no.
longer in sync.
Oh no! We
Random
desynced.
account, army experience, produce resources, exported resources. Yeah. We need to rehost.
Alright. Well, at least it's quick
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
Saving
So-
just in case. Just in case I'm saving.
Silly
I
Japan. They thought they could beat glorious Soviet Union in Civil War.
Well, you
I
had
blame the
tanks
NATO
and I was
symbols.
throwing like coconuts at you.
Not a surprise I didn't see the Germans out there trying.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I was basically throwing like coconuts filled with gasoline at you, like improvised Molotov cocktails.
Like, oh, come on now. You give yourself a break. It was at least like sake jars or something.
That reminds me. Well, I was about to say, that reminds me, I have sake in my fridge. I was about to say, is 2:12 in the morning too early to be drinking, but I think it still counts as late at night, so
Yeah, I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
that's a good idea. While we're doing this, beverage up.
It's a good idea. I'm gonna do that too.
Have
So
you guys ever
who's the
drank,
6th player,
Black Joe?
Great Britain or U.S.? U.S. Or the Great Britain. U.S. is not being played.
Have you guys ever drank Baijiu? Oh, no.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Hashtag Ben Chair.
Ben chair.
Yeah, that's what I just got in my chat, because I walked away and all you could see was my chair.
Huh.
And I'm back.
Me
Is the server up?
Ben chair is the best streamer.
I need a, oh my god, I need to get a better chair is what I need.
Oh yeah, I need to get a chair. I can't. I'm moving my flat soon. I can't wait because this is killing my back. I don't-
We shall never surrender.
Well, I bought a really nice, expensive chair, and it broke after, like, it fell to pieces after about 3 months. So I went out and I bought, like, a $10 chair, and it's lasted for 3 years. Should I get this or Hearts of Iron 3? This.
Oh my god, get this.
This. Get this, not Hearts of Iron 3. I mean, Hearts of Iron 3 made my channel what it is, and it was a great game, but this blows it out of the water, basically.
Yeah, I tried to play Hearts of Iron 4. I just couldn't get into it because I was a bit late.
You mean
Hearts of
three?
Iron
And this one, though,
3?
really. The wars in this are really satisfying. When
Oh,
you
yeah.
win, it feels so good.
The only thing that I'm really not loving is being forced to use the 3D unit models. I don't really like them.
Can't you just change to the other one? Symbols.
You can turn the symbols, the NATO symbols, on or off, but there isn't an option to replace the 3D models with large counters, and that's what I'd like. I'm sure
Okay.
someone's going to mod that in at some point, and I'll be using it, but that's just something, that's a personal preference, and There's actually something I talked about with Bob before, and that is the fact that at a quick glance, there's not really a way of telling how powerful a specific unit in the game is, because say you're playing as Germany and you have like a couple thousand Panzer IIs in your stockpile and you run out of Panther tanks, it'll just replace one medium tank with another medium tank. And, you know, a Panther is going to have a much more fighting capability than a Panzer II, but it's not going to display that on the map for you to see it all.
Yeah.
It's just going to show you medium tanks and it has full strength. There's not going to be there's no really way of telling what its power is, where in Hearts of Iron 3, it gave you the numbers on the counters to say this was its attack potential, its defense potential. That's something I really miss.
That makes sense. No, like, I've noticed like when you're choosing your units, like it gives you all the numbers and stuff, how good they are, but there's so many numbers, it's hard to tell which one's better overall than other ones.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of
and
information.
what you might need.
Looks like NG's stuck at 83%.
Yeah, I was about to say I seem to be stuck for some reason.
With his shitty Chinese. I mean, glorious communist interwebs.
Hey, you dissing the communism, boy?
No,
I like to quit and come back.
communism's great. I don't have any problem with communism.
That's what I thought. Now keep that attitude, and we won't have a problem, boy.
Oh,
I'm going to quit and come back in.
Okay.
Stalin's legitimacy goes down when he says boy.
What?
I'm being asked to kill all the peeps.
Well, you are Bob.
Well, look, Scheming Bob and Genocidal Bob are two very different people.
I feel like it's just
Are
two
they
sides
really?
of the same coin.
Well, Kailvin, you've never actually played a game with me, so aside from this.
I just feel like if you have the quality of genocidal, it's going to bleed over into all of your personalities.
No.
Like, I'm pretty certain that's how it works.
I've got this on player map mode now, and I love that it just says Bob across Germany.
That's right.
I see it.
The Metal Freak. What is this? How? This is Hearts of Iron 4, the Metal Freak.
What is this? How?
Ben, I believe you can turn off the 3D models. If you know a way, let me know.
It's
Uncle Hobart
probably
donated
in the,
$25. How
settings
did I miss
file.
that?
It's in the video options, but I'm not sure what happens. I just turned it off to see.
What
You
did I?
just get the. You just have counters moving around the map at that point.
I prefer counters.
So go to the video options, and then you have 3D
Well,
models.
the
on-
thing is
on
that
the
if you
right.
turn the 3D models off, the size of the counters doesn't like increase or anything like.
Son of a bitch! I didn't even notice that.
Hmm.
Oh well, one of my longtime viewers donated $25, and I somehow missed it. I just noticed it scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. I was like, "The hell?"
I'm being apparently told that my name is Caitlin, and I'm to tell you that you can turn off 3D models in the menu. And it kind of turns the counter thing instead.
Okay,
They
because
showed that
I don't like
recently
the
off
3D
on
models.
on the World Wide Web.
Oh, it's in the in-game.
Okay.
Okay, when we get back into the game, we'll check it out. So what's
You can do it now. If you click on options down there, and
Options?
in video, you have
Video?
3D units.
VSync River Cities, full render
On the
resolution,
right.
high quality pixel shaded reflection, weather, trees, 3D units.
The meantime to happen on the Trotsky, and I can actually check that while we're waiting.
What's up with? Do we know what's going on with NG?
Yeah. You can hear me, can you?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
see
just
you
trying to
in here.
join, but for some reason, my Steam's being weird. 1 second. I'll reopen it. And now my dog's attacking me.
Thankfully, my pets are all asleep right now. I mean, like 9 times out of 10, there are random cuts in my videos. It's because like the pets are doing something insane.
That's exactly my problem as well, yeah.
Like the other day, while I was recording Hearts of Iron 4 for the first time, which I was so excited to finally be recording, one of my cats decided to go to the blinds at my window and just start playing with the blinds and making like crazy popping noises. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You've never done that before in your life, and you're doing it while I'm recording Hearts of Iron 4 for the first time.
The answer for my stream is 90 days.
What was the question?
Trotsky?
Yeah, for Trotsky events. Oh, apparently I have to finish the 4th international. Whatever the hell that is. I'll look at that.
I'm just into Hearts of Iron 4 now. Just need to join the game.
So can we expect Hearts of Iron 4 videos from now, Bob? Or from now, Ben? That was the Metal Freak. There are currently 2 episodes up on my channel right now, or 3 episodes at the moment, I think. Yeah, 3 right now.
And yes, I know WWW is World War Wednesday. I was just trolling.
So, yeah, your new name is.
There we go.
Right?
Yeah, I'm
Yay,
apparently
MG's
now
back.
Caitlin. For whatever reason, I have like 6 feminine names now.
What?
Like Sammy, Veronica, and now Caitlin. I don't know. There are stories behind all of them. One of them involving fan fiction, which is funny.
Why those particular? Why Sammy and stuff?
I don't know.
Like
It's
Caitlyn
short
is,
for
I guess,
Samantha.
almost like Calvin.
Yeah, that's just a
That's
misspelling.
close.
The others are related to long stories. But yeah, I've apparently ended up with a 3rd feminine name after today's stream.
You should keep a list.
It's really rewarding to see really high view counts on my first few videos.
I haven't even checked mine in the last 2 hours.
Oh, I didn't
just
get too
checked.
many, unfortunately. Maybe
It's a bit
because of
late,
the
Taureor.
thumbnail.
Remember?
Yeah.
And my Twitter feed
like
is
12 o'clock,
absolutely
And it's
plastered
like
with
in
it.
the morning in Europe.
Oh yeah, man. I've got like 400 views. Nice. For 12 a.m., that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, you know,
What the hell? I seem to be stuck again.
my viewers are pretty pretty programmed to check at 6 a.m. for videos because I've been uploading at 6 a.m. every single day for 2 straight years. So that's when I'm expecting a big boost.
Oh yeah.
All right, NG, you're stuck again.
Yeah, I know. What the
Can
hell?
you send it over like Skype or Discord or something to him? Like send the save over. Then he could just join and he should be loaded in instantly. We had to do this once when I was recording a multiplayer series with someone else.
Fascist Miracle
We shall
playthrough.
never surrender.
Ooh, who just joined? Danatron? Danatron just joined. Thanks, Danatron. Thanks for the follow. And thanks, everybody, for the donations. I really appreciated that. A big flood of those came in the beginning there.
One day I should enable donations on my streams.
They tend to be very random, I found.
Yeah. I don't know, I just have-
I'll stream one day and get not a single donation. I'll stream another day and make like $200.
Yeah. Like I was just
We shall
streaming.
never
I used
surrender.
to do a bit of streaming on YouTube back when it
Let's
was like
sprint.
brand spanking new. And yeah, just randomly got a $25 donation through the YouTube tip jar, which was enabled by my network.
Yeah.
Just gonna reconnect my VPN. So I think that might be what it is.
So, like,
Did
oh,
you know
oh,
Mexico
okay.
sent one air squad in World War II and most of them died in training? No, I never heard about that.
I'd believe it.
Yeah. Anybody here ever have relatives that served?
Yeah,
Um,
my great-grandfather served in General Anders's army. That was a Polish army in exile.
hmm.
Was that
My dad's
the
side
army
was in the
that
Pacific.
ended up marching through like the Middle East down to North Africa, grabbed a bear along the way, and then boarded ships to England?
Wait a minute. I think I'm wrong. That was my great aunt that she was in this army. The great grandfather was in a different one, and he went from Lenino to Berlin with artillery.
What was the name of that bear? That Polish bear?
Wojtek.
Wojciech, yeah. He was awesome.
Yeah, my grandfather served in the Admiralty because we've got some aristocratic blood in the family. So we basically got to do nothing and let the commoners fight.
Well, yeah, we had some noble blood in the family as well, but in Poland it meant you were shipped to Siberia.
Yeah, that sounds
Wow.
about right.
That's what happened to my grandfather.
Sounds
I did
fun.
one.
Somebody in chat just said my grandfather was a CB. That was engineers, right? CBs?
We shall never
My grandfather
surrender.
fought for Republican
Star.
Spain.
Thanks for joining in. My grandfather was a deck officer
And they
on
lost.
an aircraft carrier.
That's actually, if it wasn't for the Civil War, I would not be here.
For which Civil War?
The Spanish
Spanish
one.
Civil War.
Oh, okay.
Because my grandfather got exiled.
I'm about to say, because when you say Civil War to Americans, we're only aware of one.
Oh man, and my chat's just railing into me. Oh, you have British aristocratic blood. That explains your buck teeth and big chin.
Oh, God.
That's a tough crowd over there.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, at least you're not a Habsburg.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
If he was,
Okay,
we should
I
just
got
be
this
playing
70%.
CK2 and everyone should be breeding.
Come on.
79, 83.
83, 87, 91, 95. There we go.
My grandpa was horse
Ah.
artillery in World War II.
My VPN then.
Yeah, my grandfather was on an aircraft carrier that sank.
Ah.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, we're
He has this funny this story he likes to tell. Well, he volunteered for the Navy because he didn't want to go into the Army. He didn't want to get sent to Germany. So he volunteered for the Navy, and he was offered up a position as a fire control officer on a battleship. And he thought fire control officer was someone who was in charge of fighting fires. And it wasn't until after the war ended that he realized that he turned down a position to, like pick targets and fire the 16-inch batteries on battleships.
Yeah.
And he ended up instead just landing and taking off planes.
That
Alright, at least
could
we're
have
back
been
in.
safer though.
Yeah. Although he did end up on one that sank, so wasn't that much safer.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure I'd ever really want a position in the Navy at all. Like,
Well,
it
what
just
are
seems
sh-
like it would suck to be on a ship for several months, you know?
Yeah. Especially at Japanese ships, because those tend to blow up real big.
Yeah.
Well, I can't be in the Air Force because I'm actually terrified of falling. So flying for me is an absolute, horrendous
Oh my
thing.
god, do you also have, like, a fear of falling, but not, like, an actual fear of heights?
Yeah.
Oh, thank fuck.
only
Everybody I've
one.
met told me it's a fear of heights. Like, no, I can, like, look over the edge of a cliff. I'm fine.
Yes.
I-
But I
live
can't
on
jump
the-
off, like, anything higher than 4 stairs without cowering.
My flat is number 28. So I'm on the floor 28.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say I don't think there's a 28-story
Heights, I can live
building
up
in
there, I'm
Orlando.
fine. Yeah, when I go on a plane, because I'm not in control, I think. If the plane person just wanted to crash a plane, I'm like, the idea of falling just absolutely, I don't know.
Terrifies you.
I
Yeah.
couldn't do skydiving. If you put a gun to my head and said jump out the plane, I would literally say shoot me. I literally can't. I can't physically fall. Even thinking about it, yeah.
All right, can my moderators
Enjoying that
please
in
start
China.
just banning people who are talking about the U.S. elections? Thank you.
Trump gets everywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's not even Trump, it's Sanders this time.
Oh god.
Feel the burn.
Yeah. Just to start banning them, please.
I've been doing a lot of Trump references in my series. Like in my last CK2 series, it was Make Scandinavia Great Again, and EU4 it was Make Madagascar Great Again. Let's make the Allies great again. Wait, let's look at the Allies. Wow, the Allies, there are a few of them.
Yeah. The Allies seem to have a lot of allies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 2 factions. There's not. The AI
Yeah.
has not made any factions yet.
There's actually a third one, I think.
I've never seen the AI create a faction. I've yet
No,
to see that.
they do by decision. China will eventually create the Chinese United Front, which is all of the Chinese states.
Yeah.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
They
I
will
saw Afghanistan create
I saw
one.
Poland. I saw AI Poland.
make the Baltic alliance with Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
It's called Międzymorze.
I'm impressed you can pronounce that. Good work.
He is Polish.
I'm Polish.
Yeah, I'm a scrub who uses the Latin alphabet.
Yeah,
Poland uses
I'm
Latin alphabet.
third generation American Polish, so I don't speak a word of it.
And I significantly doubt your claim that uses the Latin alphabet. There are a lot of accents and letters pronounced